I started playing football when I was, I think, 6, maybe 7. My dad introduced it to me. He wanted me to be a three-way athlete with basketball, football, and baseball. So he kind of showed me what football was, and then put me in like a little league team, and I played for the North Houston Ravens. I knew I wanted to play football long term right around 7th grade when I started to play for my school, my middle school. I thought I could see myself doing it long term, but growing up, when I got into high school, I kind of realized that it wasn't for everyone and that I probably wasn't one of the people that would be cut out to make it. So I just, I knew I wasn't gonna make it. First time I tore my ACL was freshman year of high school, and it was on a play. I was running a reverse, and when I was coming around, one of the defenders kind of hit me low, and when I got back up after the tackle, I kind of felt my knee didn't feel good, so I kind of just hobbled to the sideline. And when I got to the sideline, I told my coaches and training staff about it, and they kind of did some exercises to fill it out, and they could tell right then and there that something wasn't right, and it was either my ACL or MCL was torn, and it came back that my ACL was torn. So my season was cut short my freshman year. The second time I tore my ACL was my junior year of high school. I was blocking a cornerback on a play, and my own lineman, he was supposed to be cutting the outside linebacker. He kind of cut him too far, and his helmet went into the side of my knee and tearing my ACL again. And my third time was in college. I was playing basketball at the rec, and I don't know, I was just doing a little too much, and I came down on my leg kind of wrong and partially tore my ACL again. So the first time I tore my ACL, I really didn't know I tore my ACL, obviously. I just got hit, and when I got back up, I could walk, but my knee just didn't feel right. I just knew something wasn't right, and it's like your body goes into shock, so everything is kind of numb. But a few days after, the pain starts to kick on and everything just starts hurting. But the first time, it didn't really hurt that much, but maybe it was mostly the shock. Coming out of high school, I think I could have definitely played football in college under the right system and at the right position and for the right coach. Before I got hurt my freshman year, I was actually getting recruited by TCU. Well, I was in small talks with TCU before I got hurt. And after I got hurt, I really didn't hear from them after that. But by my senior year, I was getting recruited by a couple of smaller schools in AIA, like D3 schools. But I wasn't really interested in going to them, so I went to Texas Tech and tried to walk on. It didn't really work. The workout was pretty quick. Couldn't do much. It was very early and cold, so the walk-on experience wasn't that easy. But I definitely think I could have played coming out of high school, but now I don't think so. I would tell young athletes today dealing with injuries just to know yourself, know your body. Don't push yourself beyond what you think you could do. Know your limits and just, think about the future. Don't push yourself too far. Don't do something that you will regret later. It's just a game, and that, your life in the future is more important, and to focus on your health for the future. My favorite football player growing up was Terrell Owens. One, because I wanted to be a wide receiver like him, but also because I loved the way he would talk trash to opposing teams, but also have the skill to back it up. I thought that was pretty cool that, someone could talk so much trash and also do what he says. So I kind of like that man of his word type mentality that he had. Another player that I like and still like to this day is Tom Brady. I like his competitive attitude. A lot of people can, try to be like Tom Brady, try to be a competitor, try to win all the time. And he's just someone that a lot of people can look up to, and I look up to him. So those two guys were really influential to me playing football and loving football today.